question. So in our business, we're basically enterprise software, right? So the key metric that really matters is customer acquisition cost. Because as you're aware, with these businesses, once you bring a customer in and you retain them, it becomes basically, kind of a money-making machine, right? Which is great. So all the effort really is in acquiring that customer. So what I've done since I've been here, I've really put a huge emphasis on customer acquisition cost. And then really at a granular level, right? Not just at the overall enterprise level. It's by channel, it's by salesperson, it's by function within sales and marketing. Just to kind of look at it every way we can, and then tie that back to lifetime value, right? Because what you want to do is you want to make sure that whatever you're paying out, to acquire a customer, you're actually getting enough of a return on it. And I'm looking for a 3 to 4x in every dollar of CAC that I'm spending. So those are kind of the two metrics that I've really, kind of try to expound as being critical to our success. There's a number of other things that flow from that. You might have heard things like the magic number, the sales efficiency, all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, they all kind of go around right to that. Now, the other thing I'd say along with that, though, is that when I'm trying to measure customer acquisition cost and LTV and things like that, traditional accounting measures, they kind of come up short a lot of times, right? Because if I just go by, for instance, gross margin, which in my case, is basically 75 to 80% of what we do, I'm going to miss a lot of the cost that goes towards kind of, basically, really serving a customer. So what I like to do is I like to kind of really get to what's the cost, not just the cost of acquisition, but then what's the cost of serving that customer. And to do that, what I like to do is kind of basically build up my own set of P&Ls, if you will, around, starting with that gross margin, which is direct cost, then taking indirect costs, finding out some way of allocating all of that indirect cost to each customer, almost like an activity-based, accounting system, if you will, and like just ranking them from the most profitable to the least profitable. I like to do the same thing for product as well. And then you end up with this kind of double Pareto, right, of kind of best to worst. And the insights from that are amazing. The number of times I've seen customers that people believe are profitable simply because of the brand that they have, the amount they're using us, or just the amount of volume they're taking up, but they're never the most profitable, right? And it becomes very interesting to kind of see that. So one of the things we did after we set that up was we actually set up a deal desk, so that as new deals come in, we can basically look, stack rank them against that double Pareto and figure out, well, how interested are we in this work, for instance. So that contribution margin, around the cost to serve model has been a really good, way for us to look at the business.
CFO Thought Leader is made possible by Planful.